So this is the Solo Stove portable fire pit for your backyard. It came in a bundle. I got it from Costco for roughly 50% of the price that I saw it for on solostove.com at the time of doing this video. I got the Ranger. It's the smallest of the four sizes. It goes Ranger, then Bonfire, then Yukon, then Canyon. So the Ranger has about a 15-inch diameter base and is about 16 1/4 inch tall. However, when you measure the inside, it's more like about 9 inches, 10 inches. The biggest drawback of the Ranger is that the inside measurement is far off from the outside height, and in fact, if you're buying your chopped wood in, I don't think it's a standard size, but it's like a common size you're going to get it in, what people call retail on Reddit, this size won't fit vertically or horizontally in the Ranger Solo Stove, so you end up with it poking out of the top till it becomes coals and sinks down, and then you can put the safety grid on it. So just a word of caution, if you have kids or pets that don't understand fire yet, you're going to have to get smaller cuts of wood or go through and cut the wood when you get it yourself into smaller blocks if you're going to buy the Ranger. But that being said, it's a great fire pit. We like it because it's portable. We've had it for almost a year now. You can put it in the accompanying carrying case that it comes with if you do buy the bundle. And it has a couple tools that it comes with to help you handle the hot metal when the fire is burning. So that's really good. They're like pokers, but also they have these little indents on the bottom so you can grab the lid, put it on and off. It is stainless steel, so I don't know about how much it's going to rust. I've left it outside since we got it in the winter, and this is what it looks like today. This is filmed in September 2025. The one thing I'll say about it is with just a stick and a half of wood here, what you're getting is a very theatrical fire. It basically amplifies the flames with this air draw in and supply system that it has. That's the little holes in the top there where you see the flames coming out. Does a really nice job. It doesn't throw the heat any better in my opinion, but it does a really nice job of burning it. A much nicer, more amplified fire, if you will. If you just burn the same amount of wood in a typical fire pit, you probably wouldn't get that level of flame and enjoyment out of it. So it does burn quick. The other thing that's nice is you can just hose it down when you're done and keep the coals. And then the next day when it's cooled off, it does have this nice lid that you can put on it, which is also stainless steel, but it covers it up from the elements. On the top, it has a raised screen that is for protection, but also allows you to still see the flames. And I like that it's a two-part system. So it has this collar that goes up about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and then the circle on the inside is removable as well. So you can leave the collar up if the wood accommodates that, and then you can just have the opening on the top, or you can have it fully screened in for protection if you have pets or little kids that you're worried about. And it does sit on this little stand that it comes with. It just sort of loosely sits on there, but the idea there is if you've got wood or composite wood decking, something like that, or in our case we just have stamped concrete and stone, and we still use it because it just keeps it that much more off the surface. Regardless of what you have underneath it, it's probably a good idea to have a stand under it because it's just going to keep the heat from being too close a contact with whatever surface it's burning on. And is it truly smokeless? No. I tried to film so you could see where the smoke is coming out and against the background. Although it's not great, I think you get the idea. It still produces smoke. Maybe less smoke, but still smoke. But being that it's small and lightweight and compactable in the sense that you can put it in the carrying case and take it with you places, it's really a nice medium-sized fire pit. It's not something that you're going to love if you've got a bunch of people sitting around it at night and you want to enjoy, 4 or 5 logs on the fire kind of thing. It's really too small for that. I would go for the bigger model like the Canyon and up if that's what you're looking for. But in terms of just like kind of an all-in-one, it works as a backyard fire pit. It works if you want to go camping and you have it in the carry case, you could take it with you. So there's things like that that appealed to us in this relatively small size. Believe it or not, they make even smaller ones, but this is the smallest one that I could see us using, and I kind of wish I went one size bigger than the Ranger. But all in all, we love it. We continue to use it, and it hasn't rusted out yet. We've had it for almost a year, kept it outside most of the time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody else you might think might like it, or feel free to subscribe and be notified when new ones come out. Thanks again for watching.